Okay. Oh, and I guess, Dad, I didn't send you like the official script, but I presume that you know how to introduce each of the rounds.
I can do it.
Okay, cool, great. Okay, here we go. Hello, friends. Welcome to Trivia Over Tea, the quiz show podcast where we drink tea and play trivia. I am your host, Matthew Cook, and I'm joined today with our guest scorekeeper making his scorekeeping debut. It's my dad, Andy Cook. So, Dad, how are you today?
Matthew, I'm having a wonderful day, and I'm very excited to be a part of the Trivia Over Tea experience today.
Thank you. We're very happy to have you. So let's meet this week's contestants. First, we have Kara.
Hi, I'm Kara. I'm a sophomore at Pomona College studying neuroscience. And, Matthew, you got us during our morning coffee time. So I promise we're still drinking tea. We're having dirty chai lattes today this morning. Cheers.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, thank you, Kara, for being here today. And we also have Jonna.
Hello, I'm Jonna. I'm also a sophomore at Pomona College and Kara's a roommate. And I'm majoring in international relations. And I'm drinking my dirty chai latte out of a mug with no handle.
Quite an aesthetic there. So thank you, Kara and Jonna, for being here today. As with all of our regular episodes, we'll have 4 rounds of questions today, each with a slightly different format. And so without further ado, my father will explain the rules for round 1.
Okay.
Well, round 1 is our first general knowledge round. Each contestant will receive 5 multiple choice questions. So select the answer that you think is best, and you'll get 10 points.
I forgot to mention that I am drinking Earl Grey tea out of my Pomona College class of 2020 mug in honor of the fact that it is alumni weekend. And so it's the weekend where we celebrate me, among other people.
And Matthew, yeah. I'm drinking my tea out of a Lanata Bay mug.
Oh, very nice. Carter never drinks tea on this show. So it's nice when we actually have all 4 people participating in the whole point of the show. But anyway,
that's great.
Kara, you're up first. Are you ready?
Oh boy. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm ready.
Okay. Question 1. On May 3rd, 1973, the Sears Tower, now called the Willis Tower, was topped out and is the tallest building in what city? A, Chicago, B, Philadelphia, or C, Seattle?
A, Chicago.
That is correct. At the time of its opening, the Sears Tower was the tallest building in the world, and at 1,451 feet tall. Nowadays, it doesn't even crack the top 10. Question 2. Which of the following elements is part of the alkaline earth metals? A, lithium, B, potassium, or C, beryllium?
C, beryllium.
That's correct. The other alkaline earth metals are magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, and radium. Question 3. The Lower Brule, Lake Traverse, and Yankton reservations are located in what state? A, South Dakota, B, Nebraska, or C, Wyoming?
I have no idea, but I'm going to go with the state that has a very special place in my heart, B, Nebraska.
It's actually South Dakota.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, close. You'll be surprised to know that that question was written by my brother, who writes very kind of off the wall and difficult questions.
Okay, so that makes me feel better.
Yeah. Question 4. The poem In Flanders Fields was written by John McCrae following the Second Battle of Ypres during which war? A, the 100 Years' War, B, World War I, or C, World War II?
Oh, God. I'll go with World War I.
That is correct.
Oh, yes!
John McCrae was a surgeon in the British Army during the war and eventually died of pneumonia, sadly, before the war ended in 1918.
Darn.
And finally, question 5. Which of the following musicals does not contain music written by Stephen Schwartz? A, Godspell, B, Pippin, or C, Sunset Boulevard?
C, Sunset Boulevard.
That's correct. Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote the music for that one. Schwartz also famously composed the music for Wicked. Yes. There you go. Jonna, are you ready for your 5 questions?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm scared.
Okay. Question 1. What romantic composer wrote the tone poem Don Juan? A. Gustav Mahler, B. Johannes Brahms, or C. Richard Strauss?
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Brahms.
No, it's actually Strauss. The piece premiered in 1889 when the composer was just 25 years old. Excerpts of the piece are often used for orchestral auditions due to the incredible technical demands on each instrument. Question 2. Which of the following Grammy Awards has Taylor Swift won? A. Song of the Year, B. Album of the Year, or C. Record of the Year?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the album of the year.
That is correct. She has won for her albums Fearless, 1989, and Folklore. She has been nominated for the other two categories, but has not won either. Question 3. Which of the following countries does not have French as one of their official languages? A. The Netherlands, B. Belgium, or C. Luxembourg?
A. The Netherlands.
That is correct. Dutch is their only official language. Belgium's official languages are Dutch, French, and German. Luxembourg's national language is Luxembourgish, but their administrative languages include French and German as well. Question 4. The Crow Reservation is located only a few miles east of what largest city in Montana? A. Missoula, B. Billings, or C. Helena?
C. Helena.
No, that's the capital of the largest city, though, is Billings, actually. So that one was also written by my brother, I think, as a companion to the one that Kara got.
Yeah.
There you go. And finally, question 5. A massive flood in 1921 saw the Arkansas River greatly overflow its banks, destroying a large portion of what Colorado city? A. Boulder, B. Pueblo, or C. Colorado Springs? This one was also written by my brother.
Wow. I'm gonna say A. Boulder.
No, it's actually Pueblo. The Arkansas River goes kind of right through the middle of the state there, and it actually goes through the city of Pueblo, which is further south of the Denver area and Colorado Springs.
Okay.
So there you go. Well, that's the end of round 1. So, Dad, can you please give us a score update?
Sure, we're off to a good start. Kara leads 40-20.
All righty, now it is time for round 2. So, Dad, can you please explain the rules?
Here, round 2 is our first directed round. Each contestant will receive 5 questions on the same topic. You get the question right, you'll get 20 points. But if you get the question wrong, your opponent can bounce it back for 10 points.
All righty. You both are going to get the same topic. So as I was looking at famous things that happened on May 3rd, which is the date that this podcast is being released, I realized that the Pulitzer Prizes are awarded about this time. And so you're both going to get 5 questions about people and or things that have won the Pulitzer Prize. So, Kara, are you ready?
Oh boy, as ready as I'll ever be, Matthew.
Okay. Question 1. The Pulitzer Prizes are awarded by what Ivy League university located in New York City?
Columbia University.
That is correct. The university has awarded the Pulitzer Prizes since 1917. Question 2. The first musical to win both the Tony Award for Best Musical and the Pulitzer Prize for Drama was what Rodgers and Hammerstein musical set on an island during World War II?
Oh no. Oh goodness. South Pacific?
That's correct. Yes. It won in 1950. Question 3. In 1976, what musical won the Pulitzer Prize for Drama about a group of dancers at an audition that features songs like One and What I Did for Love?
A Chorus Line.
That's correct. The show's music was written by Marvin Hamlish. Edward Kleben wrote the lyrics, and James Kirkwood Jr. and Nicholas Dante wrote the book. Question 4. August Wilson won the 1987 Pulitzer Prize for Drama for which of his Pittsburgh Cycle plays that was recently adapted into a film starring Denzel Washington and Viola Davis?
Oh no. When I hear this, I'm gonna know it. Oh, what was that called? Oh, we talked about it. Oh no. I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna pass it to Jonna.
Well, I
Jonna.
also know what it is, but I'm totally blanking. Oh my god.
Can we work together and split the points?
Oh. Is it Death of a Salesman? No.
No. No.
Oh, oh.
No. No, this is called Fences.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
okay. That's what I was.
Yeah. Death of a Salesman was by Arthur Miller,
So true.
which also, I think, won the Pulitzer Prize for.
So there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Extra
Okay.
credit.
No, that's not how that works. No partial credit on that one. No, this is Fences. It also won the 1987 Tony Award for Best Play, and Washington and Davis also starred in the 2010 Broadway revival.
Wow.
And finally, question 5. What author won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction twice for A Fable and The Reivers, despite the fact that he is much better known for works such as I Lay Dying and The Sound and the Fury?
Oh, Faulkner.
That's correct. Yeah, William Faulkner. He is one of 4 authors to win the award twice, the others being Booth Tarkington, John Updike, and Colson Whitehead. Yeah, as I was looking at the list and I saw Faulkner on there and these 2 like random things that I had never heard of. Yeah, I was like, why didn't he win it for the 2 things that he's actually known for? But anyway, I did not award the award. Jonna, are you ready for your 5 Pulitzer Prize questions?
I'm ready.
Okay. Question 1. John Steinbeck won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction in 1940 for what novel about the Joad family that moves to California from Oklahoma during the Dust Bowl?
Oh wow. And it's not like on the road. It's not. I think I'm gonna have to pass it to Kara.
Oh no.
Okay, Kara.
I have not read it.
I am not either.
Oh my god. Do I even know? Is Grapes of Wrath Steinbeck? It's probably not the right one.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, I guess.
That's correct.
Oh,
Yeah. This is The Grapes of Wrath. And then the 1940 film adaptation starred Henry Fonda and Jane Darwell. Question 2. In 1945, what composer won the Pulitzer Prize for music for his orchestral piece, Appalachian Spring?
Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. It's okay, I'm not sure this is the name, but I think Kara will steal it.
I don't know.
Well, okay. This is so bad. I've literally played and I'm not remembering the composer. But, I'm just gonna say Strauss, but I don't think that's
No.
yeah.
No.
I
Kara?
don't know. I
No.
don't know orchestral music.
This is Aaron Copland.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Aaron Copland, Appalachian Spring. It can be staged as a ballet as well. And I believe it was at its premiere. Question 3. What author won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction in 1961 for her novel To Kill a Mockingbird?
Oh, Harper Lee.
That's correct. For decades, it was the only novel she had published until Go Set a Watchman came out in 2015. Question 4. Alice Walker won the 1983 Pulitzer Prize for fiction for what novel about Celie, an African-American girl living in Georgia in the early 1900s?
I also
No.
just don't know.
No answer. Okay. This is The Color Purple.
Oh.
Yeah. It was adapted into a musical that opened on Broadway in 2005, and a film adaptation is scheduled to be released in December of this year. Yeah. And finally, question 5. Tennessee Williams won the Pulitzer Prize for drama twice, first in 1948 for A Streetcar Named Desire, and again in 1955 for what play about cotton tycoon Big Daddy Pollitt, his wife, his son Brick, and Brick's wife, Maggie.
I don't know. You're looking at me like I do.
Tennessee Williams.
See, when I heard Tennessee Williams, I was like, A Streetcar Named Desire.
I know.
But that's already been said.
That's already been said.
Yeah.
I don't know, Matthew.
No.
I'm gonna pass it to Kara.
Well,
Kara.
I'm going to stand in solidarity with Jonna. And pass.
Okay. Well, there are 3 big Tennessee Williams plays. His first one, which is The Glass Menagerie, and then there's The Streetcar Named Desire, and then there's the third one, which is this one, which is Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
Oh.
Yeah. And Paul Newman and Elizabeth Taylor starred in that film adaptation. So there you go. Well, that's the end of round 2. So Dad, can you please give us a score update?
Well, Kara had a very strong round 2 and has opened a lead of 130 to 40, but there's still lots of points to be awarded. And so it's anyone's game.
All righty. Now it is time for round 3. So Dad, can you please explain the rules?
Sure. Round 3 is each contestant will get 5 open-ended general knowledge questions. Again, each question is now worth 30 points, but if you get it wrong, your opponent can bounce it back for 15.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
a lot of points.
Yeah.
Lots of points
Kara.
available.
Kara, are you ready for your 5 questions?
Oh, am I?
Okay. Question 1. What interstate highway runs through the San Ramon Valley, serving cities like Walnut Creek, Danville, and Dublin?
I'm so ready. 680.
That's correct. It continues south to San Jose.
Don't I know it?
Question 2. On May 3rd, 1910, English poet Lord Byron swam across the Hellespont, now known as the Dardanelles, the strait that divides Europe from Asia, in what country?
Oh God. Turkey.
That's correct. The Dardanelles is an important shipping channel as it connects the Black Sea with the Mediterranean Sea and also divides Europe from
Going
Asia.
to the Mediterranean Sea, so we're familiar.
There you go. Question 3. The Cochabamba Water War was a series of major protests that occurred in what South American country?
I have no idea. I'll say Colombia.
Not Colombia. Jonna?
I just guessed a South American country.
I would think about No idea.
No. This is Bolivia, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. My brother wrote that question. I think I watched a documentary on that in Spanish class in like 12th grade or something. But yeah, Bolivia is this one. Question 4. Folk singer Woody Guthrie suffered from what typically inherited incurable neurodegenerative disease that eventually causes an involuntary movement disorder known as chorea? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I should know this. Inherited? Is it Parkinson's? Is Parkinson's inherited?
It's not Parkinson's. Jonna, you know?
It's an inherited.
Yeah, it's typically inherited.
Well, this is not right, but epilepsy.
What did you say?
I said epilepsy, but that was
No. This is like the one thing I remember from high school biology. Woody Guthrie suffered from Huntington's disease.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, oh, yeah.
Yeah. In 1872, at age 22, George Huntington wrote a scientific paper giving a clinical description of the disease. Woody Guthrie's first two daughters also died from complications of Huntington's. Yeah. Question 5. Which amendment to the U.S. Constitution protects against unreasonable search and seizure?
Whoa. That's like, is that like 6?
Not the 6th, Jonna.
Is it the 5th?
It's the 4th.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Fourth
Darn.
Amendment. It's part of the Bill of Rights and sets requirements for obtaining warrants for searches, which must be supported by probable
Higher than I
cause.
think it is.
Or lower.
Yeah, lower number, higher priority.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The 5th is like, no, you can't like, or it protects against self-incrimination.
Yeah,
I don't remember what the 6th one was. That might be, I don't remember.
I don't know.
The 4th is search and seizure. That's the one we were looking for. Okay, Jonna, are you ready for your 5 questions?
Yes.
Okay. Question 1. What interstate highway crosses northern Idaho, passing through Coeur d'Alene?
Oh, I-90.
That's correct.
Yes.
It runs for 74 miles in the state.
Mhm.
Question 2. What actor played Spider-Man in a trilogy of movies that came out in 2002, 2004, and 2007, respectively?
No.
It helps, I don't know.
Well, I know one of the Spider-Man. It's not the right one.
You know,
So I'm trying to think
recent
the
one.
recent.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's like the 3 guys who
Yeah.
have played him in film. This is the first one.
Oh no. I'm gonna I know it, but I don't know it.
Okay.
Well, can I guess just his first name?
Sure.
Okay.
If the first name is right, I will prompt you, and hopefully
Okay.
you can get the second name right.
Except now I'm thinking I don't even know the name, but I'll just say it. Anthony.
No, that's not it. Kara?
No, I don't know.
No. This is Tobey Maguire.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Sounds like Tony, which is short for
Yeah.
Anthony.
Toby Maguire.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tobey Maguire. He was the first actor to portray Peter Parker, Spider-Man. In
Okay.
film, Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland would portray him,
Mhm.
would
I
portray the
really think
character
it's
in
a
later films.
combination of Toby and Andrew. And
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
unfortunately, was wrong either way. So, yeah. Question 3. While vibraphones are mostly played with mallets, many pieces call for them to be played using the bow of what stringed instrument?
Oh, sorry. I think you were breaking up. Could you repeat that?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait, maybe our Wi-Fi.
While vibraphones are mostly played with mallets, many pieces call for them to be played using the bow of what string instrument?
Okay, I'm just gonna guess like bass.
That's correct. Yeah, it's double bass.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my brother wrote this question. He's the orchestra guy. I don't know anything about this. Question 4. What is the official nickname of the state of Idaho?
It's the gem state.
That is correct. There are 2 different purported origins of the nickname Gem State. The first is that a large number of gems are found in the state. And second is that at the time of the state's founding, it was believed that Idaho was based on a Native American word meaning gem of the mountains, though no such word actually exists. So there you go.
That's interesting.
And finally, question 5. Until it was transferred back to China in 1999, Macau was a colony of what European nation?
Wait, sorry, was the what of which European nation?
Macau was a colony of what European nation?
Oh, the colony. France.
Not France. Kara, do you know?
Was it the UK?
No, this one was Portugal, actually.
Interesting.
Macau is the most densely populated region of the world with a density of over 55,000 people per square mile. And so there you go. It's located very close to Hong Kong.
Oh my gosh.
All right. That's the end of round 3. So, Dad, can you please give us a score update?
Sure. Jonna narrowed the gap in round 3, and the score is now 190 to 130 for Kara. And a note on the vibraphone, Mason is the vibraphone player for the Occidental College Jazz Ensemble, and I've seen him play with Mounts, but I've never seen him play it with the bow from a double bass.
Wow.
For what that's worth.
All righty, and now it is time for round 4. So, Dad, can you please tell us the rules?
Certainly. Round 4 is our showdown round. We will have 3 questions. Each contestant will answer the same 3 questions. So please indicate your answers on a paper or some other way. And each question is worth 40 points.
All righty.
Lots of points to be awarded.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I will say that after Emma, Grace, and Ava aced round 3 last week, we may have turned up the difficulty for this round 4.
Oh, no.
So
For us?
well, and I didn't necessarily intend for it to be that way, but you know, sometimes the questions just write themselves, and then you're like, oh, these are actually kind of difficult. But
Oh boy. Okay.
but
Well,
we'll see how they go.
How it goes.
Okay. At any rate, Kara, Jonna, are you ready?
we're ready.
We're so ready.
Okay. Question 1. The 1954 film White Christmas starred what singer and actor who sang the title song? Okay, Kara, what is your answer?
Is it Bing Crosby? Didn't he do a bunch of the Christmas things?
Okay, Jonna.
I wrote Bill Crosby.
Well, so the answer is Bing Crosby.
Oh, it is.
Uh,
Like this is not even him.
so Jonna, you were clearly on the right track. So that's good, but it was Bing Crosby. Yes, Bing Crosby. The song by Irving Berlin was introduced in the 1942 film Holiday Inn with Crosby. Bing
Crosby.
Bing Crosby. Sorry.
Matthew, should we award partial credit to Jonna because she did get the correct last name?
Yes.
Oh yes. Yeah, let's give half credit. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, then I got confused of what the right and the wrong answer was. Yes, Bing Crosby is his name. Okay, question 2. Besides Margaret Thatcher, the nickname Iron Lady has been given to other leaders like Golda Meir, who was the first and thus far only female head of government of what nation?
Can you say the name again?
Golda Meir. I think Jonna might know this one.
Yeah.
Kara, what is your answer?
Well, Jonna wrote it down so fast, so I just said France, but I don't think that's right.
Okay, Jonna.
Israel.
It is Israel. Yes,
Nice.
she was Israel's prime minister from 1969 to 1974.
Good job.
And Dad, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're tied.
No, because let's see. Kara is now.
Oh, because Kara got the first question right. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
first
never mind.
question.
Okay,
Kara's
never mind.
at
Forget what I
2/3.
said.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
never mind.
Jonna's at 190.
Got it. Okay, sorry about that. Don't pay any attention to me. Question 3. A stunning move took place at the beginning of the 2004 NFL draft when the New York Giants would send their draft pick Phillip Rivers to the San Diego Chargers in exchange for what quarterback the Chargers had just taken first overall. And I apologize that we're ending on a sports question. This is what Mason gave me. But just think, if you can remember, who was the New York Giants' star quarterback for like more than 10 years?
For a long time.
For a very long time.
I'm also just very anti-football as a concept is the
That's fair.
I think we probably know the same one, and we also both know that it's
Not correct.
Okay.
Yeah. When in doubt, just list a quarterback.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, and we think it's the same one.
Okay. Okay, so Kara, what is your answer?
Right, Peyton Manning. No. Oh, I wrote Peyton Manning, who's maybe not a quarterback. Is he a quarterback?
He is a quarterback. Jonna, what did you put down?
Tom Brady, is he a quarterback?
Tom Brady is also a quarterback. So actually, I think we can give Kara half credit here because it's Eli Manning, Peyton's brother. Yes. Eli Manning had previously stated before the draft that he would refuse to sign a contract with the Chargers should they take him with the number 1 pick. This led to the Giants, who themselves wanted Manning, to draft Phillip Rivers, a quarterback that the Chargers coaching staff fell in love with at the Senior Bowl, to use as a bargaining chip for the trade. A notable consequence of this was that it caused Ben Roethlisberger, whom many projected to be picked by the Giants, to instead fall to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he led the Steelers for like 15 plus years, maybe close to 20. Eli Manning. So there you go. That's the end of the game. So, Dad, can you please give us the final score?
Certainly. After a very well played game, Kara has defeated Jonna 250 to 190.
Well, congratulations, Kara. You have won. Do you have anything that you would like to say?
Oh my gosh, just thank you so much for having us. You know, we've been really looking forward to this all week. The nerves have been building, but I think we both had a great time.
Yeah, I had such a good time. It was an honor to lose to such a strong and fierce composer.
Yeah, well, that's beautiful. Thank you both.
We should have team trivia over team. I think we would do really well as a team.
Yes, and you know, several of our contestants have asked about whether we can do teams at any point, and I think that we should do that.
Well,
I think that'd be good.
Give us
any day of the week.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have you on as a team at some point. There you go. Well, thank you. That's our show for this week, folks. Thank you, Kara and Jonna, for being on the show today, as well as Andy Cook for being our scorekeeper and Mason Cook for composing the music. Today's questions were written by Mason Cook and yours truly. And thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe to Trivia Over Tea on your preferred podcast platform and leave us a review if you enjoyed it. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, all at Trivia Over Tea. If you would like to contribute a little donation to this podcast, or if you'd like to join our Earl Grey Club, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/TriviaOverTea. And tune in next week. Not next week. Tune in 2 weeks, because we're not going to do an episode next week. In 2 weeks, when we'll have 2 new contestants and 33 more fantastic questions. So thank you. We'll see you in 2 weeks.